Welcome to the MTD Technical Corner. Today I'm really excited to be reviewing the ScanCobot, the latest innovation from GOM. Now, Sam, thank you very much for joining us in the MTD studio today. Yeah. This new innovation, you seem to be releasing them all the time.
Yeah.
Can you tell our audience, or give our audience to start off with a brief overview on the product?
Yeah, so this is our latest scanning automation system. The idea being that it's a portable system, so we can move it around quite easily and recertify and be back scanning again quite quickly. It underpins everything as far as all the software again, so it all uses the same GOM software we used to. It doesn't replace the scan box in this sense, it's just more of a flexible portable solution.
So give us some technical specifications on this, such as payload.
Yeah. So the rotation table plate there we see in the image, that will take up to 50 kilograms. The envelope in which the cobot fits in, if you think of a metre squared cube, it's roughly about that size, so quite a compact system with all the brains built into the base itself.
So effectively automated metrology. Now,
3D scanning, yeah.
Scanning, 3D scanning. Before we move into the benefits of the actual portability of this product, can you tell our audience the savings that you get just from the scanning alone?
Yeah, so compared to traditional methods, we could be seeing time savings anywhere from 30 to 70%. We can always do simulations and testing to give cycle times ahead of purchase as well.
So that is a massive saving in itself. Now, moving into this new product and why it's been released from GOM, tell our audience about some of the applications that it lends itself to and the accuracy, for example.
Yeah, so we'll start with the accuracy. We quantify this by using a VDI test. We call it the GOM acceptance test. And on this particular system with this sensor and the range of measurement volumes, we're looking anywhere between 5 microns up to 20.
5 to 20 microns. I mean, that would accommodate for, I'd say, over 90% of the components that are out in the field.
Absolutely.
Now, once you purchase such a system, one thing for me that comes into mind that could be a barrier to entry would be the programming. How easy is it to program?
Yeah, so we can make this quite simple in effect. We can define geometries on the model, so all the programming could be applied to the model in this case. We could use model-based definition and our PMI know-how, and we can use that then to drive the inspection plan as well as drive the inspection program. So programming from an upfront perspective should be greatly reduced as well in the actual programming time.
So simplified programming.
Absolutely simplified as much as it could be, yeah.
And with the portability aspect, moving it from one machine to another machine, how do you power it?
Yeah, so it's a standard power adapter 3-pin, so it just needs a plug socket nearby and we can move that around anywhere inside the factory. That could be next to a CNC machine, it could be in a different inspection room across the other site or even the other building. You can quite easily get one of these into the back of a lorry, for example. These are perfect for when we're doing shows, we can set them up quickly. There's no special calibration needed, it's plug and play. Just plug and play.
Now, you obviously offer a large portfolio of products. How do you define what product you use for the application? What I mean by that, you could check that complex part on any of your products. So if I was Mr. End User and I was looking to buy this product, what would be my need for this product and not another?
It's ultimately when you want to take the metrology system, the high grade metrology system, to the machine. So instead of allowing a bottleneck of parts build up outside an inspection room, you're taking the system to the job. Instead of the inspector or the CNC operator having to walk around to the inspection room, we can have a dedicated area next to the machine even. He can take the part off. He's got full ownership of this part in that sense in a CNC environment. He takes the part off the machine, he puts it onto the rotation table. We have a program and a nice kiosk interface. The program runs, he gets instant live feedback with really rich reporting with all the standard surface comparisons.
So it's saving time from the component moving around the workshop, and also the machine tool operator could also be skilled enough to use this
more use of his time. He's a more efficient operator in that sense. He's not passing that inspection to another department. He's taking ownership of that inspection.
So through automation, you're upskilling staff.
Absolutely, yes.
And he'd be able to program this too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you could do the inspection planning well before even the parts being manufactured. That's a smart way to work. Get all your inspection in the bag before you start producing the parts. But again, on the fly inspection program, if you want a rough idea, within minutes, 20, 30 minutes, you can have a scan of and a digital twin of the part.
Go into digital twin a bit more. I mean, the benefits seem to be stacking up here with this solution. Can you go into the digital twin and explain what that means?
Yeah, so it's a way of capturing a digital copy of a component, usually. So we use our 3D scanning and fringe projection know-how, and we'll use the sensor to capture these images, and we're building up a 3D model STL file of the actual component itself.
And does the unit come with GOM Inspect? I know that this is a very powerful software to really simplify the inspection reports and improve your manufacturing process.
Yeah, so it comes with the GOM Inspect that underpins all our systems. That's right through from CT machines and obviously 3D metrology machines as well.
So that's just standard.
And even the hands-on metrology portfolio we now have with the laser scanning systems, again, all underpinned by the GOM Inspect.
So it's standardising it throughout your product range.
Yes.
So, last question really, how much does it cost?
It's a great question. Yeah, so one way to look at this, Gio, could be quite commonly you will have subcontractors or service providers carrying out 3D scanning for you. The price that you might consider paying for maybe 1 day, we could finance a system like this, and maybe that cost would be 1 week. So it's definitely a cost saving activity as well if you go down that road.
Sam, I can see many cost savings from this product. You know, like mentioned, they're definitely stacking up. Sam, thank you very much.
Thanks very much,
if you're
Gio.
interested in a product such as this, contact GOM.